Mega's Emerald of Starret. Clayfield Showcrest Sylvain, second, 6-9 Puppy Bitch. Third, 6-9 Puppy Bitch, Sirius Parks Ivy League. This is Rivendale's Maria Carey, fourth, 6-9 Puppy Bitch. Second place, 6-9 Puppy Dog. Third, 6-9 Puppy Dog. Zonart Eventide's Mo Debley. Fourth, 6-9 Puppy Dog. Totana's Bronze of Piper Hill.
Whistle, whistle, whistle.
Second, 6-9 Puppy Dog. King Haven's Hickory Von Cypress. Third, 6-9 Puppy Dog. Zonart Eventide's Mo Debley. Fourth, 6-9 Puppy Dog. Totana's Bronze of Piper Hill.
First, Puppy Bitch, Campaigners, Gatewood, Honduras. Second, 9-12 Puppy Bitch, Kendall Lane's Carousel, Schneiderhof's Mood Magic. Fourth, 9-12 Puppy Bitch, Riverdale's Cameo Keepsake. First, 9-12 Puppy Bitch, Campaigners, Gatewood, Honduras. Second, 9-12 Puppy Bitch, Kendall Lane's Carousel. Third, 9-12 Puppy Bitch, Schneiderhof's Mood Magic. Fourth, 9-12 Puppy Bitch, Riverdale's Cameo Keepsake.
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing.
First place, 9-12 Puppy Dog. Kobe Tucker Hill's checkmark. Third place, 9-12 Puppy Dog. Kendall Lane's Master Charge. Fourth place, 9-12 Puppy Dog. Saxony Zeppelin. First place, 9-12 Puppy Dog. Kobe Tucker Hill's checkmark. Second place, 9-12 Puppy Dog. Survival Alator's Frontiersman. Third place, 9-12 Puppy Dog. Kendall Lane's Master Charge. Fourth place, 9-12 Puppy Dog. Saxony Zeppelin.
Hey, bud.
12 to 18 bitches in front, Berjan's Joelle of Kaleef. By champion Bramblewood's Custom Made and champion Sealair Sierra. Berjan's Joelle of Kaleef in front. First, 12 to 18 bitch, Berjan's Joelle of Kaleef. Second, 12 to 18 bitch, Marhaven's Havana Ehrenhaus. Third, 12 to 18 bitch, Windwalker's Key Bell. Fourth, 12 to 18 bitch, Berjan's Jillian of Kaleef. First, 12 to 18 bitch, Berjan's Joelle of Kaleef. Marhaven's Havana Ehrenhaus by Jericho's Maui of Castle Hill out of Ehrenhaus Eloise of Marhaven. Third, 12 to 18 bitch, Windwalker's Key Bell. Okay. Fourth, 12 to 18 bitch, Berjan's Jillian of Kaleef.
The finals of the 12 to 18 dog class. Winning the class number 88, Gemini's Laredo of Rejoy. First place 12 to 18 dog, Gemini's Laredo of Rejoy. Second place 12 to 18 dog, Seacrest O'Malley. Arbars Oliver. Fourth place 12 to 18 dog, Kennelwood's Terminator. First place 12 to 18 dog, Gemini's Laredo of Rejoy. Second place 12 to 18 dog, Seacrest O'Malley.
Are you guys going to be able to handle this?
Third place 12 to 18 dog, Arbors Oliver. Fourth place 12 to 18 dog, Kennelwood's Terminator.
In front, Ledgewood's Outrageous. And moving ahead now, Scherzar's Jelly Bean. Scherzar's Jelly Bean in front, and Ledgewood's Outrageous in second. The novice bitch class, final stages of judging. Scherzar's Jelly Bean wins it. First novice bitch, Scherzar's Jelly Bean by champion Lighters Excalibur out of Scherzar's Gigi. Second novice bitch, Ledgewood's Outrageous by Blazienberg's Hitman out of champion Ledgewood's Born Free. Third novice pitch, Rocknell's Intermezzo by champion Houston of Wildwood out of Rocknell's Anastasia Van Ryan. Maline's Kiliawa by champion Toterhouse Copper TC out of Amber's Samantha 2. First novice bitch, Scherzar's Jelly Bean by champion Lighters Excalibur out of Scherzar's Gigi. Ledgewood's Outrageous by Blazing Bird's Hitman out of champion Ledgewood's Born Free. Third novice bitch, Rocknell's Intermezzo by champion Houston of Wildwood out of Rocknell's Anastasia Van Ryan. Maline's Kilioa by champion Toterhouse Copper TC out of Amber's Samantha 2.
Well, I would like to go on.
dog class, Hager's Nighthawk.
That dog approved pit owner. Please have your animal ready.
First place novice dog, Hager's Nighthawk, 106. Second place novice dog, Lighter's Nip and Tuck. Third place novice dog, Sharrow's Top Gun 2. Cottonwood Superstition. First place novice dog, Pagear's Nighthawk, by champion Pagear's Gambler, out of champion Stasis Flicka von Brentaryl. Second place novice dog, Lighter's Nip and Tuck, by champion Lighter's Excalibur, out of Long Peak's Kahlua of Jamal. Third place novice dog, Sharrow's Top Gun 2, by champion Brentaryl's Gunner, out of champion Sharrow's Panache of CJ. Fourth place novice dog, Cottonwood Superstition, by Palomar's Luger, out of Cottonwood's I'm a Star.
Duchesne's Jane of Langenau, ROM, by select champion Lothario of Heinerberg, ROM, out of Merkel's Pizzazz of Shellray.
Lothario of Heinerberg, ROM, and I think it should be a CD here. Berjan, Merkel. Next progeny, select champion. Now, the next progeny is progeny, champion Margaret Stronger. Prosecutor. Next progeny, champion Margaret, progeny, champion Margaret Quantra of Trail. All of Jane's progeny that are present today are signed by champion prosecutors, CD, ROM. And all these progenies are line bred.
The progeny group of Duchesne's Jane of Langenau. This is Haditz Kizzy, our other presentation dam, by champion Hoheneiken's Riff, out of Hoheneiken's Anya.
Kizzy's first progeny, Haditz Osborne. Osborne is line bred Hawkeye and Hammer. Through Sunday Kid, John, Morgan, and Landon Burns, American Canadian select champion, Stuttgart of Honduras. Now we have had Ragnarok and Woodside, American Canadian select champion.
Haditz Kizzy in their progeny class. First sire in the presentation class is select champion Sanjo's Eastern Express, by select champion Langenau's Bo of Jianden, ROM, out of select champion Sanjo's Amanda.
Sanjo's Amanda. His first progeny, champion Joe Sand. Eve is an Nestle's quick daughter. And Enterprise is line bred Hawkeye, Hammer, Reno, and Zeus. Next, and he is also line bred Hawkeye, Hammer, Reno, and Zeus. Next progeny, Jayria, Ebony, and Cypress.
And is line bred. Ready for the next one, Ariel?
This line is under Reno, Toronto, next progeny, Nestle, and Merwestyn. Line recruiting on Zeus, again on the Farmers, Ebony, and Hawkeye, and CO, Fortune, and Cypress.
Progeny class of select champion Sanjo's Eastern Express. champion Hilux Prosecutor, CDROM, by select champion Hoheneikens Magnum ROM, out of champion Hilux Crackerjack, CD.
Magnum ROM. Exam, champion Hilux Crackerjack, CD. Coming along now, ROM. Next progeny, Futurity Victrix, select champion. These three progeny are all out of the machine game along and out. Heavily paladin with Zeus and Zeo. The next three progeny are also out of the machine. Next, champion Margaret Stewart Sexy of Brooklyn Bar. Next one, champion Margaret Brentaryl of Traeger. Prosecutor's next progeny, champion Cowboy Berjan.
Really?
Next progeny, Cowboy Kruger.
Burger.
This is the progeny group of champion Hilux Prosecutor, CDROM.
Final reminder. The annual meeting tonight, the award.
Getting to the finals of the bred by exhibitor class, dogs. First place, bred by exhibitor dog, number 121, LeBarlin's Legend.
I do not want any cowbell on 1 year.
126, Cerrigo's Reaction, Von Nightwind.
It is much too time consuming and much too thank you.
Third place, bred by exhibitor dog, 122, Unserleben Hudson. Fourth place, bred by exhibitor dog, Jendai Shepherd's True Grit. First place, bred by exhibitor dog, LeBarlin's Legend, by champion Hoheneikens Flag and Caroline QED Sangria. Second place, bred by exhibitor dog, Cerrigo's Reaction Von Nightwind, by Cerrigo's Cadence out of Nightwind's Cheyenne. Third place, bred by exhibitor dog, Unserleben Hudson, champion Cobert's Trollstigen out of champion Colbrook's Gillette. Fourth place, bred by exhibitor dog, Jendai Shepherd's True Grit, by Jendai Shepherd's Cosby out of Matushka's Uridice.
First, bred by exhibitor bitch, Hoheneiken Avalon China Doll, by champion Hoheneiken's Flag out of Avalon's Fancy Free. Second, bred by exhibitor bitch, Randheim's Sky O'Malley, by champion Randheim's Wyatt Earp out of champion Wyco's Porsche. Third, bred by exhibitor bitch, Cerrigo's DJ Von Lily Rubin, by champion Cerrigo's Cadence out of champion Cerrigo's Calandria Von Windigale. Fourth, bred by exhibitor bitch, Schneiderhof's Tootsie Von Cypress, by champion Handsome from Cypress out of Schneiderhof's Unique. Was first bred by exhibitor bitch, Hoheneichen Avalon China Doll, by champion Hoheneiken's Flag out of Avalon's Fancy Free, by champion Randheim's Wyatt Earp out of champion Wyco's Porsche, Randheim's Sky O'Malley. Third, bred by exhibitor bitch, Cerigo's DJ von Lily Rubin, by champion Cerigo's Cadence out of champion Cerigo's Calandria von Windigal. Fourth, bred by exhibitor bitch, Schneiderhof's Tootsie von Cypress, by champion Handsome von Cypress out of Schneiderhof's Unique.
Okay, this is last year's Obedience Victor, Obedience Trial Champion von Wilhaus Ram UD. He's competing in Open B right now. That was the retrieve on the flat where the dog goes out and gets the dumbbell, brings it back. Dog has to go over, well, he'll have a rethrow on that because the dumbbell is down in underneath the baby gate. So there is no penalty for that, by the way, in case you're wondering. Now the judge will tell him to throw it again. The dog has to go over the jump in both directions. Sit in front of the handler, deliver the dumbbell, and then finish. Okay, this is the first dog in Utility B. This is champion Altmark's Toltec. He finished his UD not too long ago. He finished his championship last year. He's owned by Mary Roberts and Kurt Pilgrim. First exercise is a signal exercise. The dog must do everything on hand signals. Goes through a heeling pattern first. And at this point, he's going to turn and stand the dog, all by hand signal. Whoop. And then leave the dog. Now he's going to do the directed retrieve, and with his back to that end of the ring, the steward is putting down a glove in each corner and directly behind the handler. The judge will tell him which glove to retrieve. He'll turn and face that glove and send the dog toward it. And I believe she said 3. Yes, she did. That's the one in the far right corner. And the dog goes and gets it very nicely. No hesitation whatsoever on his part. Has nice straight fronts. And there's a pretty straight sit.
It's the American bred dog class, first group. Leading the second group of American bred dogs, Bohem Star Command. And second, Von Specials, Rodney Von Cypress. Second group of American bred dogs. So finals of the American bred dog class. Scherzar's Jordan. Put in front 146, Scherzar's Jordan, followed by Stonehaven's Ebenezer, Von Specials Rodney Von Cypress, Bohem Star Command, Anton's Vegas, moved up front, Stonehaven's Ebenezer. females of the American Bred Dog class. Winning at number 146, Scherzar's Jordan. First place, American Bred Dog, number 146, Scherzar's Jordan. Second place, American Bred Dog, number 135, Stonehaven's Ebenezer. Third place, American Bred Dog, 143, Von Specials Rodney von Cypress. Bohem's Star Command. First place, American Bred Dog, Scherzar's Jordan, by champion Lighters Excalibur out of Scherzar's Gigi. Second place, American Bred Dog, Stonehaven's Ebenezer, by champion Double Chase Zeke von Stonehaven out of Cedar Lane's Quick Stop. Third place, American Bred Dog, 143, Von Specials Rodney von Cypress, by champion San Joe's Eastern Express out of champion Von Specials Naguini. Fourth, American Bred Dog, 147, Bohem's Star Command, by champion Proven Hills Banker of Altana out of Bohem's Star of India.
Now running in front is Schneiderhof's Windsong by champion Nike Clayfields Andretti and champion Schneiderhof's Elvira. Okay, these are the keeps from the second group in American Bred Bitch class. Anorax Alpharetta. Keeps group of the second group in American Bred Bitches. Currently leading Pepper Tree Canella Rio Valley.
Drug testing, walk a straight line.
Final look at the American Bred Bitch class, and the winner is Schneiderhof's Windsong. First American Bred Bitch, Schneiderhof's Windsong by champion Nike Clayfields Andretti out of champion Schneiderhof's Elvira. Second American Bred Bitch, Pepper Tree Canella Rio Valley by champion San Joe's Eastern Express out of Woodside's Coco of Merwestyn. Third American Bred Bitch, Utopia's Debut from Mariners by Hillside Van Wieden's Tradewinds out of Mariners Augusta. Fourth American Bred Bitch, Windward's Paradise by champion Maverick of Boblin out of champion Windward's Lady Hawk. First American Bred Bitch, Schneiderhof's Windsong by champion Nike Clayfields Andretti out of champion Schneiderhof's Elvira. Second American Bred Bitch, Pepper Tree Canella Rio Valley by champion San Joe's Eastern Express out of Woodside's Coco of Merwestyn. Third American Bred Bitch, Utopia's Debut from Mariners by Hillside Van Wieden Tradewinds out of Mariners Augusta. Fourth American Bred Bitch, Windward's Paradise by champion Maverick of Boblin out of champion Windward's Lady Hawk.
Clayfield Jeremy. 189. Schneiderhof's YouTube on Chablis. 190. Gringo Dover Roscoco. Finals of the open dog class. First open dog, 172, Meerheim's Otis.
193.
Second open dog, 181, Oakdale's Royal Dalton. Third open dog, 178, Timberlane's Jayhawker. Fourth open dog, Akeem the Dream of Alclemia. First open dog, Meerheim's Otis, by champion Waltrots, that's Blackjack, out of Meerheim's Brat. Second open dog, Oakdale's Royal Dalton, by champion Maverick of Boblin, out of Rio Valley's Laura.
Please remember that there is to be no smoking in the stand.
Third open dog, 178, Timberlane's Jayhawker, by champion Sanjo's Eastern Express, out of Evaheim Celine of Rykor. Fourth open dog, Akeem the Dream of Alclemia, by champion Doppeltaste Seek von Stonehaven, out of champion Lady Avita of Alclemia.
Echo lands, I'm precocious. Now we have the 6 animals from whom she's going to make her final selection. In front, Echo lands, I'm precocious. In second, Covey Tucker Hill's M&M Jiminy. In third, Bandolero's Playmate. Covey Tucker Hill Mark April in front. Amber's All That Jazz. And Pine Beach Baobab Smithereens third. And Covey Tucker Hill M&M Jiminy moving in front. Mrs. Fisher evaluating her second group in the open bitch class, pulling out her keepers. Bandolero's Playmate, Pine Beach Baobab Smithereens, and Shogard's Delilah.
Yeah!
Jiminy, winner of the open bitch class, followed by Whitfield Rallens Aura. First open bitch, Covey Tucker Hill M&M Jiminy by champion Covey Tuck Mordecai Nordlicht and Covey Tucker Hill's Megan. Second open bitch, Whitfield Rallens Aura by champion Waltrouts, that's Blackjack, ROM, and Rallens Gypsy. Third open bitch, Echolands I'm Precocious by champion Handsome from Cypress out of champion Echolands Quo Vadis. Fourth open bitch, Kennelwood's Golden Child by champion Hohenikens Conan Survival out of champion Silstra's Resolute. First open bitch, Covey Tucker Hill M&M Jiminy by champion Covey Tuck Mordecai Nordlicht out of Covey Tucker Hill's Megan. Second open bitch, Whitfield Rallens Aura by champion Waltrouts, that's Blackjack, ROM out of Rallens Gypsy. Third open bitch, Echolands I'm Precocious by champion Handsome from Cypress out of champion Echolands Quo Vadis. Fourth open bitch, Kennelwood's Golden Child by champion Hohenikens Conan Survival out of champion Silstra's Resolute.
This is the 1991 Hero Dog Award.
This is Scott Hall, officer of the Orlando Police Department K-9 Unit, and Giroux. Giroux is being honored this year because of his work in the apprehension of a felon. The dog was seriously injured when the attack occurred, and we're honoring him this year for his special efforts.
This is the 1991 Pet Hero Dog.
Their 2-year-old son, Gregory.
This is 2-year-old Gregory and his dog Hope. We're honoring Hope this year because of his efforts when he spotted Gregory playing on the tracks and dragged him away just before a train passed.
Gregory was on the tracks. Joelle Shaka, TCCP.
Champion Jogras Shaka, TCCD.
She is sired by Grand Victor Champion.
Champion Stonecross Josie, ROM.
Of Sonderhaus, ROM. Well, June 21st, 1980. Dam champion Cubbies Rosita of Tucker Hill, ROM, OFA. Well, July 11th, 1983, by Gloria F. Birch and Abby Otto. Jordache is our princess and a pet dog. She rules our lives and flies everywhere with us. The last puppy from our beloved Rosita, Jory has done everything right. Richard and Helen Franklin. Cologne is a delight to live with. She is gentle, loving, understanding, and sympathetic when called for. Or eager.
American and Canadian champion Hiddenacres Cologne Bonsar.
Her extra love of life and up attitude with being High Bob's Cracker Jack CD. Well, November 8, 1983, by Jerry D. and Francis J. Rood. We are proud to present to you
Champion Hilux Prosecutor CD, ROM.
Prosecutor is an irreplaceable friend and companion to which we deserve the honor to Dan Valmydale's Indra CD, developed March 15, 1982 by Kathy M. Rawson. We're siring numerous working title dogs. Ladies and gentlemen, from Kathy M. Watson, Valmydale's icon current UGC Citizen Creators. Megan of Spring Rock. He was developed August 28, 1981. With much pride and love, Francis and Hugh Williamson present the one and only Grand Victor Champion, Real Val Nestle Brunch. Baker is sired by Proven Hills Obi-Wan, and his dam is Colebrook's favorite decision.
American and Canadian Grand Victor, champion Proven Hills Banker of Altana.
Baker has had a once-in-a-lifetime, short, exciting show career, shown to date on
Wittenberg's Remington Steel, ROM.
By the Kings. Massive and firepops. Major point winners are totally made, authentic and incredible. We love her dearly, and she knows it.
Obedience Victor, this year and last, OTCH von Wilhaus Rhein, UD, owned by Florence Wilson. This is the highest scoring champion in trial. Champion Altmark's Toltec CDX, owned by Mary Roberts and Kurt Pilgrim.
In addition to the beautiful trophy, there's a $200 cash prize for this award of highest scoring champion.
69, Skylines, Honduras.
In case you're wondering who's buying drinks,
9 to 12, Kobe Tucker Hills checkmark. 12 to 18, Gemini's Laredo of Rejoy. Novice, Hoggair's Nighthawk. Bred by LeBarlin's Legend. American bred, Scherzar's Jordan. Open dog, Merheim's Otis. 69, Skylines, Honduras. To 12, Kobe Tucker Hills checkmark. 12 to 18, Gemini's Laredo of Rejoy. Novice, Hoggair's Nighthawk. Bred by LeBarlin's Legend. American bred, Scherzar's Jordan. Open dog, Merheim's Otis. Merheim's Otis, Skylines, Honduras, Scherzar's Jordan. This is the finals of the winner's dog class. Scherzar's Jordan, Merheim's Otis, Skyline's Honduras, the 6-9 puppy. This is the reserve winner's dog class for the 1991 National. Coming in, the second American bred dog, number 135. Stonehaven's Ebenezer.
This is your winner's bitch class. It's the open bitch, Covey Tucker Hills, M&M Jiminy. It's American bred bitch, Schneiderhof's Windsong. Bred by bitch, Hoheneichen Avalon China Doll. Novice bitch, Scherzar's Jelly Bean. 12 to 18 bitch, Berjan's Noelle of Kaleef. 9 to 12 bitch, Campaigners Gatewood Uzi. 6 to 9 puppy bitch, Omega's Emerald of Starret. This is open class winner, Covey Tucker Hills M&M Jiminy. Schneiderhof's Windsong. Bred by exhibitor, Hoheneichen Avalon China Doll. Novice class winner, Scherzar's Jelly Bean. 12 to 18 bitch, Berjan's Joelle of Kaleef. 9 to 12 puppy, Campaigners Gatewood Uzi. 6 to 9 bitch, Omega's Emerald of Starret. Checking this winner's class at a walk, open bitch, Covey Tucker Hills M&M Jiminy. Joelle of Kaleef. Open bitch, Covey Tucker Hills M&M Jiminy, followed by the second 12 to 18 bitch back in for reserve competition, Woodhaven Savannah Ehrenhaus. Reserve to the open bitch, Covey Tucker Hills M&M Jiminy. Winner's bitch, 1991 National Specialty, Berjan's Joelle of Kaleef. Reserve winner's bitch, 1991 National.
Winner's dog, Scherzar's Jordan, by champion Lighters Excalibur out of Scherzar's Gigi. Reserve winner's dog, the open dog, number 172, Merheim's Otis.
Winners is Champion Colebrook's Jayria. First veteran bitch, Champion Colebrook's Jayria. Champion Rivendell Solid Gold, second veteran bitch. Third veteran bitch, Champion Charmex Prelude of JG. Fourth veteran bitch, Champion Woodacres Honeysuckle Rose.
First veteran dog, Champion Delmara's Mohawk. Second veteran dog, Champion Dreamweaver's Heineken CD. Third veteran dog, Champion Cheryl's Aramis von Bokenkamp.
This is the winner of the 1991 Junior Showmanship Competition. This is Colette Livingston. First, Novice Junior Class, Dawn Marshall with Aaron Brooks Overtime, Von La Cidre.
This is the first place Open Junior, Nancy Godek.
Well, Dave, you've got a big day in front of you. Tell us a little bit about what your procedure was and what you were trying to find.
Okay, Carmen. Well, as always, it's a pleasure to be out looking at the best dogs in America. Usually the procedure that probably is pretty similar to most anyone's procedure. We maybe can follow along with the dog here in a minute. Here's the first dog on the screen. He's been standing in a box here. Now I'm having him approach me. I want to get a rough idea what his temperament's like. Next thing we want to do is check his teeth. See if he's got complete dentition, good bite. We're then going to look at him coming and going. See this dog's good going away. We're going to bring him back the other way. And then we're going to have him take the dog and gate him by himself and get a look at him from the side.
Number 429.
I'm looking at these dogs in groups of 6.
Champion Henry's Locomotion
There's
on
10 groups of males here. Here you can see the dog on a loose lead, give you a rough idea how he moves. The dog has nice fore extension.
Number 430.
Little roach over the back you can see on that one. Now we're on to the next dog. And we're going to repeat this procedure about 60 times. We're going to compare these dogs to the standard, and then we're going to compare them to one another. And we'll go through that procedure, put them in line, and eventually we're going to come up with a dog we call Grand Victor, and then put the selects in behind him. Here's the second dog. You can see he's a nice pigment. He was good coming, going. His temperament appeared to be okay. He's got a nice back. Could use a nicer croup.
431, Champion Riveden's Voltron by VJ.
We can comment on each and every one of these dogs, or what I'll probably do, I think we need to realize that these are the best males in America. And so when I pick on them, I'm actually picking on the finest dogs here, and I'm not going to repeat myself telling you all their virtues. What I'll do is tell you why I'm placing them where they are based on what I see. I see this dog has a slight break in the back and comes up a little in the rear. He's got a long, elastic side gait to him, but the break in the back bothers me a little bit. Here's a real handsome, masculine male.
Champion Ardrix,
And we'll watch him coming and going there. Here he's coming out to have his temperament checked as best can be. Throughout the day, I'm going to touch these dogs or have them approach me, or I'll approach them on 3 different occasions. And that gives me a rough idea what their temperament's like. It's no guarantee one way or another. I know people can fool me and have many times in the past. Here we see a dog with a nice back, nice rear drive. It comes a little hard in shoulders. Here's a dog, extremely handsome, masculine male, beautiful pigment, but you watch him going away, he could be quite a bit cleaner. You get a little more rumble in the rear end on this dog.
Zeke von Stonehaven.
And I think you'll see it somewhat in the side gate when he goes down the side. There'll be a little more of a break in his back, or his rear action will be a little rougher.
Champion Doppeltay, Zeke von Stonehaven.
Yeah, we're looking at another dog that's medium-sized, black and tan, but when you watch him go around, he's having more trouble with his rear drive. It really doesn't follow out behind him. I can probably indicate to you that when I watch these dogs go around in the males, I would say to myself, well, which ones am I going to keep? And later on when we're watching bitches, the thing I would say to myself when those groups of 6 would go by, I'd be asking myself, well, which one of these can I eliminate? There is a great disparity in quality between males and bitches, and I think we'll see that as the day goes on here.
How did you keep up with all these dogs? I noticed once or twice you had a notebook out there. How could you remember 60 dogs?
What I'm doing is, the reason I'm doing them in groups of 6 is because of my limited memory. Let's look at this dog for a second. This is a dog that has really nice fore assembly. We'll see him on the side. Evidently, I believe this dog was the Futurity Victor, the Cochise dog. Nice back, gorgeous fore assembly. He's a little short and croup, but he covers a lot of ground very easily. Could be a more attractive dog. I believe he eventually ends up going select. In answer to your question, what I was doing with the 6 at a time, I would look at those dogs, and what I was doing with a notepad, I was writing down the dogs that caught my eye, or at this time I thought what I would be keeping. There you can see a dog, he kind of rumbles as he moves and he's taking too many steps. But I think we also need to realize when we talk about these dogs that, if you take some of these dogs and put them right back in the competition in the ring today, they would go ahead and probably finish again. But now we've moved the competition up a step here, and we're trying to sort the best of the best.
Champion Toterhouse Dakota Excalibur.
For those who were at the show, they've been saw me throwing dogs out of the ring all the time. That was probably a little confusing. Just because I threw you out of the ring, I'd seen enough of you for now, and I'd be bringing you back later. I looked at all these dogs at least twice to make sure that I didn't miss anybody from my point of view. I realize that not everyone would agree with me. Probably hardly anyone.
438 Champion Ardrix Valentino. 439 Champion Campaigners Gatewood Uzi.
Okay, here's a medium-sized black and tan youngster. I believe this is the Uzi dog. This is a dog that eventually ends up going select. He's got a real nice hard back.
Champion Campaigners.
Rear drive to him. He carries himself well on a loose lead when the handler doesn't pull him back. He's a little short in front, and he could have a little harder ear carriage to him. His ears move around a little bit, though they are erect.
440 Champion Hohenheichen's Flag.
Here's a dog that's a pretty nice mover, though he could extend more at both ends when we see him on the side gate, and he was just a little bit refined for me.
440 Champion Hohenheichen's
There's such a big difference between the dogs and the bitches. The bitches seem to be more uniformly in height, length, proportions. Everything about them is more like each other, whereas the males are big and small, medium size. Why do we have that in this country?
I don't know why we have that disparity in males. We need an all-out campaign to improve our males. Let's take a look at this dog for a second and then come back to that question. This is a dog I like real well. This is a nice medium-sized dog, very correct in just about all of his proportions and his movement. Has a little bit of a break in the back to him there, a little rumble. But even on loose lead, when he smooths out here, this is just a real nice dog. Clean on from all angles.
442 Champion Asgard's Merlin.
Why there's coming back to your question, why there's such a difference in males, I guess my original answer was I don't know. I still don't know. I think there's a tendency in this country for everybody to select for dogs that win early. Males tend to mature at a different rate, and of course you're always stuck with the problem will the animal have 2 testicles. That eliminates some of them right off the bat. And we tend to not be as aware of the fact that males don't have to be like bitches either. Maybe we select dogs that are too much like bitches too early. Dogs do have a little different motion to them. They mature at different rates. Here's an old-time campaigner. The way to go dog, I don't know how old he is now, but still carries a nice back to him, but you can see he's showing his age.
Champion Checkmate's Way to Go.
I noticed in slow motion, particularly on the dogs, if you put the tape in slow motion or super slow or freeze frame, that some of the hocks are locked. They just don't open up.
Yeah, rear ends are a big problem in our breed, in both dogs and bitches. We need to improve the overall function of the animal. It would be nice to have an animal that can, from a standing position with his rear end, just jump 4 feet in the air and land on a table or whatever. We need to be more conscious of having a working type dog. Here's another dog that's going to go select. This is the Conan dog.
Champion Hohenheichen's Conan.
Very handsome male. He takes too many steps for me overall, but excellent representative of the breed. Here I'm going down the line one more time, checking
447,
reaction
Charisma's
of the dog to me. Rough idea what his temperament's like.
Champion Christmas Africa von Algier.
Well, you see this dog's a little rough behind and he can't quite open the shoulders.
449, champion Woodside, Nestle, quick.
Here's the dog that's going to, if he ever behaves, quits horsing around at a handler, he's going to end up going Grand Victor. This is a dog that if you'd asked me ahead of time, was he going to be the Grand Victor, I probably would have said, nah, no way do I think so. He surprised me. The dog was a consistent performer from the minute he came into the ring. The 3 hours later, he's still out there gaining smoothly. Nice, easy gait. Masculine male. And he just did this all day long. He makes it look easy.
450, champion Windswept Matinee Idol.
Maybe that's a good way to look at it. When you look at these dogs, is their action easy, or do they look like they're working hard?
Well, we have a tremendous tendency to be racing our dogs to oblivion, in my belief. It's unfair to the animals, it's unfair to the competitors, and long term it's unfair to the breed to have these dogs out there the end of a leash running like crazy and picking them on that basis. It distorts their overall function and movement. It makes it unfair to other people trying to compete with groups that have hordes of double handlers, professional handlers, conditioners, etc. It doesn't make for a level playing field. Here's a nice youngster we could take a look at for a second, who's somewhat immature, a little short couple, but when if he ever comes loose leads, he's overly double-handled, causing him to distort himself. When he comes loose, we'll see he's really quite a fairly smooth dog. He's almost loose. They got him long now. They're going to get him loose when he goes around the corner. All right, let's watch this dog. A little bit nice, clean coming and going. You know, a lot of these dogs are pretty true to the standard, so what we're doing is we're separating them out on their fine points. This dog drops a little in front, a little break in the back. You know, when I was talking about double handling, you know, and level playing fields and distorting the dogs, and it's actually ruining the breed. We probably should ask ourselves who's responsible for that, and just about everybody could take a degree of responsibility for it, particularly judges. Exhibitors tend to do whatever the judge will let them get away with.
Champion Bomar, Rio Grande, Kobe Tucker Hill.
Here's a nice, easy moving dog. Oh, he's gone. We maybe need to, as a group, particularly specialty judges, get together in this country and along with breeders and exhibitors, and ask ourselves what it is we're looking for. Here's a dog that's terribly distorted through the rear. He's not able to follow through at all.
Champion Cerrigo's Cadence. Champion Houston of Wildwood.
Here's the Houston dog. Dog is eventually going to go select. He's a nice, mature animal. Dog with very good shoulders. Nice, easy opening on him. We'll see him when he goes down the side. Doesn't have quite the rear drive he had as a youngster, but he's got a nice level back.
458, champion Charlin's Hot Copy.
This dog has a pretty nice front on him, but we'll see when he goes down the other side. He has a little problem over the rear end. It's going to ripple and rumble on him.
Hot Copy. Champion Woodside, Arizona, Von Carmen.
There seems to be a pattern here, this rear action that you keep seeing, this little ripple in the back and all of that looseness back there. In a ring this size, I suppose it's easy to see, but if this ring were 1/3 the size, down to the all-breed size rings, you wouldn't notice that on these same dogs.
Well, absolutely correct. This is the finest type of ring available to judge these dogs, where no matter how much they're double-handled or how long they run, sooner or later they're going to come loose and you're going to see the true dog. The only way to judge dogs is somewhere along the line you have to see them go slow and loose, or you'll never have a rough idea what their structure's like. So it's true, many dogs can go ahead and finish their championship and they've never been seen on a loose lead.
460, champion Bethesda's Priority Von Sidon.
You got that right.
Champion Mariners.
The judges were going to try to get together and work on this problem. Some of these close-up shots where it doesn't identify who the dog is, but you could see the good and the not so good
462,
traits.
champion Mariners,
Maybe a
Buckshot
tape like
Malone.
that would be of value to judges.
463,
I think you're absolutely right.
champion
Hands-on
Chad,
dogs or
Marjo
tapes or
Franjo.
whatever it takes. We should have some sort of standardization as to what we're looking for within the breed. The rear ends on our dogs have got to become more functional. Pay attention to the tails a little bit too. You'll notice that some of these tails are slapping the hocks more than they should.
463,
Here's a nice,
champion Chad of
easy-moving
Marjo
dog who just
Franjo.
doesn't seem to be too motivated today, but look at how nice his shoulders open on him. That little short and croup. Let's take a look at this dog. He's a handsome youngster, and we'll see how nice and clean he is coming and going. When we see him go down the backside, you notice that he has trouble extending both the front and the rear, which makes the dog a fairly short mover. This is a flashy movement. He's double-handled. He's running for daylight. It's impressive. But if we saw him on slow motion, we'd see his shoulders don't really
465,
open
champion
up.
Ardrich Stromberg. .465, champion Ardrich Stromberg. 466, champion Pagers, Jackpot Fonseca. This is the 7th group.
Here we are. We're bringing a new group of
dogs.
6, it appears. And we're going to go through the same process
Champion
all
Nike
over again.
Clayfield Lone Star.
Dog comes out from the box we had him standing in. Get my hands on him. Watch him coming and going.
.467, champion Nike
Here we see
Clayfield
this
Lone
dog has some
Star.
problem with the rear end too. It's just not bad. When he actually, they distorted it when they made him pull.
469,
They distorted it
Bethesda's
more.
Lake
When he came
Michigan.
loose, he moved a lot easier. There's a nice masculine dark dog. Good back on him.
469, champion Bethesda's Lake
This is an
Michigan.
overall nice balanced dog. He could just use a little longer stride from the side. Here is a
Champion
large
Steigerhaus
black
Bo
male.
Jackson.
That was pretty impressive. We watch him, he's impressive just to be near. He's a very masculine dog. He's clean coming and going.
470,
Moves pretty nice. He comes up a little bit in the rear end, but he covers a fair amount of ground. There, when he goes loose lead, you can see he can do it all by himself.
Well, you don't see very many black dogs, solid blacks. I know it's a recessive color in the breed, but is there anything about the color that tends to hinder this dog's ability, not that particular one, but black in general, from going on to become great show dogs?
I would guess the only hindrance to those dogs is personal preference. They're not as well accepted throughout the breed. Most people think of the stereotype German Shepherd as being a black and tan dog. I think they're a little more difficult to judge because there is no contrast to them when you're looking at them. So they're always, a black Shepherd almost has to be better than the black and tan he's running against in order for him to win.
473, champion Aeroles Rumors Von Delors.
There's a dog with a little excessive length to him, but he keeps it fairly low to the ground. But he's charging like
This is
crazy.
the 8th group.
Loose lead in
Best
this
of breed
breed doesn't
dogs.
even mean loose lead for the most part. Long tends to be
475,
associated
champion
with loose.
Majestics Rudolph. .475, champion Majestics Rudolph CD. .476, champion Obadiah DJ Von Fairfield.
What we're looking at right now as these dogs are going by, we're looking at a lot of pretty nice dogs, but in terms of looking for a superstar, it's very difficult, and looking at the males was a challenge.
476, champion Obadiah G.J. Von Fairfield. 477, champion Aristocrats Action Von Beaucamp.
I suppose what we're looking at right now is a view of the dog that most people who were there didn't see. No one could get this close to the dog. In some cases, I think the camera was even closer than you got.
Everybody has a different perspective. I'm stuck at the top of 6'7", looking down at him a little bit. The camera is probably on a level playing field.
Eastern Express.
And you're, as the viewer, if you're up in the stands, you're looking down on top of the dog more than I am. Let's look at this dog. This is a pretty nice dog. This is a large, masculine dog that if they can get him loose, has a pretty nice stride to him. Unfortunately, we're going to see he's a little over double-handled, and he's charging like
Eastern
mad.
Express.
When he turns the corner and comes loose is when we're going to see how nice this dog is. He could extend a little more at each end, but he carries himself pretty nicely.
479, champion Survival, D'Artagnan
Here's a handsome
Stormfield.
black and tan young male with a really nice back and rear drive to him. He could open his shoulders a little more and he could be a little cleaner coming at you.
479,
Nice
champion
thing about him
Survival,
is he just
D'Artagnan
carried this all by
Stormfield.
himself.
480, champion Pine Beach
Here's a
Stars and
handsome
Stripes.
masculine, medium-large male or medium-sized male. Gorgeous shoulders on this dog. He'd be cleaner in the rear end. Probably has a little excessive length to him. With a nice head on the dog.
Champion Pine Beach's Stars and Stripes.
Got a really long side gait to him.
.481, Jericho's Dublin of Valmy.
What I do, if it makes it easier for me when I'm out looking at these dogs, I pretend I'm on a shopping spree or I'm out here trying to buy
Jericho's
dogs for
Dublin
me.
of Valmy.
And then truthfully, in bitches, there's all kinds of bitches I'd love to have, as we'll see
482,
later at my
champion
place.
Survival's Eclipse.
There's a limited number of dogs that I would particularly want to be the owner of. Here's a nice pigmented animal, masculine youngster, clean coming and going. Nice hard back, but he could just have a little longer stride from the side.
Well, that's an interesting point that you've mentioned.
485, champion Wharton's
Think of
Champ.
this as perhaps a buying spree. If you were the new person in the breed trying to go out there and buy a dog, assuming that they were all available,
485,
what would you
champion Wharton's
recommend that they look at first? What trait characteristic? How should they start the process?
Well, that's pretty difficult. First thing is probably don't buy a dog for a year or two. You got to educate yourself as to what it is you're looking for. And probably even the pedigree of the dog is important, particularly if you're thinking about breeding. You maybe would look at different lines and see which one you wanted to be in. Though we're in pretty much of a closed gene pool in this country currently. The most important thing in the dog really isn't the dog as much as it is his gene pool. What's the dog going to throw if you're going to breed it, he or her? And currently, I'd say maybe that's one of the biggest weaknesses we have in this breed is our gene pool is somewhat limited.
149,
And there's a lot of hidden faults that are still locked in our gene pool that keep coming back to get us. We do not see a lot of, we have many good animals. We don't have a lot of consistency in breeding. There aren't litters of 3, 4, 5 champions running around that all look the same. Everybody's, myself included, is still in the mode of breeding where you're hoping to get one good one. You're not hoping, well, boy, this litter have a half dozen really good ones in it.
Maybe we need to look at that Futurity system.
177.
Only half of those who are entered ever show up, and then a year later, only half of those who show up are around a year after that.
Yeah, I think that's going to be true in any animal breeding program, that there are always only going to be so many good ones. Let's look at this dog for a second. Here's a dog with a nice hard back, and
Cowboy.
he carries himself pretty well on a loose lead. He's covering a lot of ground, and he's keeping it fairly low to the ground.
146.
Sometimes we get confused with the
Scherzar's
lift,
Jordan.
thinking that the dogs that get it up off the ground are correct. We need, coming back to your Futurity question, a better degree of selection in this country of dogs. We are not that critical of our own dogs.
Jordan.
Everyone needs to be looking at the animals they have, and not so much the pedigrees, but the actual abilities and performances of the animals. And ask yourself, what are you doing in my kennel or my house? Are you in my breeding pool of yard? If you're just my friend, that's wonderful. But if you're if you're part of the breeding program, are you a positive contribution to it? What kind of selection would improve the situation I'm in now and will improve where I'm going to be a litter or two down the road? Very few people in this country are breeding with a plan of any sort. They're hoping somebody's going to come up with a dog to breed to their bitch to solve their current problems. They aren't asking themselves, well, what am I going to breed the daughter of the daughter of the daughter to down the line? What's the long-term program? What I'm doing here is having the dogs approach me again, trying to get a feeling for the kind of temperament that the dog has, or to at least, to my mind, be reasonably assured that it falls within the bounds of the standard. Here we see a dog that eventually ends up going Grand Victor, followed by the dog that's going to be Select 2. A couple of very nice males carry themselves easily on a loose lead. Now, those first two dogs, I'd be happy to own either one of those. You note that the quick dog here is still out striding, just like when he came in 3 hours ago. He's still out there doing it all by himself, and it's so easy. In fact, that's it. He just became the Grand Victor.
Boy, you were ready for a break after all of that.
Yeah, it's exhilarating being out there. I'll tell you what, you don't realize how hard it is on the legs or how tiring it is till about the day after when you go to get out of bed and you wonder, well, what did I do yesterday that made me feel like this? We're about to look at some really fine bitches. I find this part of the judging to be really exciting. There's just one good bitch after another. And they truly, when they're going back by in their groups of 6, instead of looking for a good one, I was looking for ones that I could eliminate there. Just get it down to a workable number where I could start looking for a Grand Victrix. Here's a bitch with a
champion.
Well, she's gone by already, but she had nice back. She could use a little more extension each end, and I know she ends up going Select. There are a whole bunch of these bitches when we get down to it here, you can say to yourself, well, I'd like to have that bitch to try breeding her once or twice and see what I could do with her, or what she could do for the breed.
Champion Anasazi Samoa.
Well, they seem to be lighter on their feet, easier striding. I wonder if it's because when they weigh less.
Charlie Babbitt.
Yeah, I think that's a characteristic of the females. I'm impressed with how consistent they are, even in the insides and motion. She's a little smaller bitch, just the Charlie Babbitt bitch, it looks like. Very flashy. She could extend a little more from each end, but she's just an overall nice package. Here's the bitch that's eventually going to be Grand Victrix. She's clean coming and going. Medium-sized, good-looking bitch.
Champion Brentaryl's West
Easy stride to her. About the only thing I could pick on her is occasionally she comes up a little bit over the rear end. You can see this bitch is a little shorter in front. Tends to come up a touch behind. But you can see where bitches that I'm picking on here probably didn't have too much trouble finishing because you put them back in open bitches or American bred or wherever, and they become very competitive.
Champion Mestanas Vivacious of Farm Hill.
Here's another really nice bitch. Hard back, athletic mover.
Champion Trafalgar's Heat of the Night.
And after a while, you can begin to wonder, are we looking at the same animal over and over? Here's another one. Nice pigment, hard back, good moving bitch.
Champion
You just have
Bethesda's
to ask yourself,
Megan
well,
of
gee, how come we can't
Sidon.
turn out males like that one after another?
My very thought, my very thought.
But even in bitches, you know, we aren't seeing a lot of litter mates in here. We're seeing the top
Champion
bitch and the
Alaters Vanna
and the
of
litter.
Winsmore.
And it would be more encouraging, I think, to the long-term goals of the breed if we started to see more litter mates running around that showed overall quality or depth of quality.
Champion Ardrick's Quite Nice of D. Hill.
Well, since we place such heavy reliance on the Futurity system, maybe we ought to look at what we do in that system to recognize important dogs and try to tie it back to consistency in litters rather than
Champion
individual
Vilar's
performances.
Heartbeat of Hylock. Champion Mastana's Vivacious of
Well, it needs to be
Farmhill.
reevaluated. We need to
Champion
think about it, I think
Trafalgar's
that's
Heat
for
of the
sure.
Night. Champion Bethesda's Megan of Sidon.
Here we're going to get ourselves a new group of 6 to look at.
Champion Palomar's Sarah Lee.
What I did with the bitches, you'll notice that this is a little change in procedure. That
Champion
I'm not getting each one of them
Brohausen Beata von
separately.
Niklaus.
Immediately, I'm doing the individuals, and then I'm going to move them by themselves at the end, which is a procedural thing to help us speed it up for me.
Champion Cloverland's Emerald. Champion Valmy's Hold On to the Night.
Here's the another bitch that's going to end up going select. Medium-large bitch, has gorgeous shoulders on her. Long striding side gait. She could have a little longer croup.
Champion Covey Tucker Hill Rivendell Eva.
I guess there are no perfect animals. That's what makes it exciting. Everybody's out there always trying. Never will be a perfect one.
Champion
Well, I guess
Covey
getting
Tucker
ready
Hill
for a show
Rivendell
like this
Eva.
takes a lot of different kind of work rather
Champion
than
Yarmark's Macy
whatever you
Cushion.
did to go to the local show or the local specialty of the Albrecht show. I would assume that you'd have to prepare a little differently for a ring this size with a long day.
Oh yeah. Here we're
Champion
looking at an
Yarmark's
old-time
Macy
campaigner that's
Duchenne.
she's lifting a little in front. But still has a nice long stride to her. You know, you talk about preparing these dogs. Yep, that's right. Put these dogs in shape so that they're going to look good in a big ring. Most of them probably had to be road worked or exercised somehow. They weren't going to just come in this ring and do it naturally. There are probably a few dogs that are athletic
Valmy's
enough
Hold On to the
to
Night.
be able to do it themselves.
Champion Covey Tucker Hill Rivendell Eva. Champion Yarmark's Yacy Duchenne. Champion Medivh's
Here's a really
Honeysuckle
typey
Rose.
bitch. Has a nice long arch neck to her. Nice back. She could be a little cleaner coming and going.
94.
And she'll end up going select.
And number 529 is F.
We can get her smoothed out here on loose lead. She's a pretty nice
Champion
bitch.
Limar's Carey of Kaleef.
Bitches are always tough, very competitive.
We'll be closing at 2 o'clock. The Blue Book Pepe number is not included, and it's up to you to contact the Blue Book. This is a preliminary
Champion Toter House Savannah.
appropriate to that.
There's a nice medium-sized balanced bitch.
Champion Toter House
Overall, would you say
Savannah.
that it was easier or harder to judge the dogs or the bitches?
It was almost easier judging the bitches. There's so many good ones
Palomar's Abilene.
that you got the feeling that, you know, I'm going to be able to come up with some really nice bitches. Your dogs was more difficult looking at them. There were many trade-offs in deciding on who was going to go where. The bitches come much closer to the standard than the dogs.
Champion
Usually it'd be a
Candelaine's
bitch. I always like
Avia.
this bitch. She's not quite as nice a shape as I've seen her before, or she's a little softer or whatever. She's a little older, I don't know what it is, but she was still gorgeous type.
Champion Kendall Lanes, Avia.
Nice and easy. That's not hard work.
No, she's striding along all by herself. What we're not seeing here, and which we really didn't have time to do, is if you were buying dogs, you'd want to take the dog off lead and see how it could carry itself at different speeds without anybody interfering with it or promoting it. When you're talking about preparing the dogs, we would hope that a minimum amount of preparation went into having to put these dogs together, other than the full conditioning and diet. Unfortunately, in our breed, the degree to which you have to have a conditioner, a professional handler, a dentist, a pharmacist, a psychologist, and there's this tremendous support staff to put one dog together to put it in the ring, it's really a disservice to the breed in the long run.
Champion Northfleet's Rally Girl.
So that puts a lot of responsibility on the breeder and then the judge.
Yeah, the judge does the best he can or she can in the short time that they're looking at the animal. We as breeders
Champion
need to be much more selective, and instead of saying, can we fix the problems of this dog, probably we're better off to say, let's get another dog. Let's take this dog and get it out of the breeding population. We love to be competitive, and we've all got big egos, and we all want to win. But long term, it's not that important to win, to go to these extreme measures.
You think this is an increasing problem in the breed?
No, I don't think it's an increasing problem. But I think it is a problem.
Champion Württemberg's Zoe.
It's not a problem some people make it out to be. It's blown out of proportion. People tell you all these dogs are running around on pharmaceuticals or whatever. I think there's very little of that. Here's a lovely striding bitch that's going to end up going select 2.
Champion Württemberg's Zoe.
There's a nice level carriage of her back, long stride.
Champion Sharian's Jazz of Jiminy. Champion Obsession of Nordlicht. Champion Northfleet Rally Girl. Champion Stonecroft Deli of
But with so much consistency in the bitches, when you got right down to it,
Champion
you had a Fisher cut bait, as they say. What did you have to decide between?
Well, Fisher cut bait, well, you get right down to it, I'm looking for overall breed type. I'm looking for dogs that have gorgeous shoulders, that can carry themselves on a loose lead. What you're looking for is dogs that most conform to the standard, without having to give up much in the way of deviation or faults.
Champion Brentaryl's Trail of Tears.
And again, as I told you before, I pretend I'm buying dogs for me. Which one of these would you take home?
Champion Brentaryl's Trail of Tears.
These bitches are going to end up in about any order I'd take them for me, if I had an opportunity to own them.
This is Champion Valmy's Hollywood Nights.
Without considering their pedigrees, I mean, if I was talking about breeding animals, then it might be slightly different. But we have a tendency, I think, to get too hung up on pedigrees. Breeding as to where we currently are, phenotype is probably more important than genotype.
Champion
Like still does
County's
to get like.
Flojo of Windwalker.
Here's a substantial, well-put-together bitch. Nice overall package. She's a little doggy for me, but I can appreciate what a correct animal
Champion
she is.
Covey Tucker Hill's Spend a Bit.
She's one you would think might be the mother of fine males.
Champion Covey Tucker Hill Spend a Bit. Champion Royal Crown's Born a Star. Champion Winsmore's Preference.
Thanks to that gal on the wide coming at us. Then she drops a little bit in shoulder. And a slight carve to the back. And she's still a real nice pitch. You can see what she could probably very competitive, depending on the show she was at. But when you get down to this level of competition, it doesn't take too much in the way of faults to bump you down the line a little bit.
Well, the cameras at the shoulder height of the dog are almost close to it, so in slow motion or freeze frame, I guess you could learn a lot from.
Yeah, I find freeze frame better than slow motion for me. Slow motion tends to make the dogs look better than they really are. Freeze frame, you can stop the dog and you can actually ask yourself where are the legs in relation to where they should be. And you can learn a lot from doing that. You'll see that a lot of dogs aren't as coordinated as you think they are.
Well, the flying trot, I guess, is more difficult to see because we're the only breed that has the flying
Winner's
trot.
pitch, Berjan's Joelle of Kaleef.
Yeah, I think the flying trot is often misinterpreted. Lifting, getting high up off the ground is not a flying trot. You want as low to the ground as you possibly can be.
Winner's
and still at one point or another have all 4 feet off the ground. This bitch is working, we're looking for a flying trot. This bitch doesn't really have it. She's a little straight in shoulder and she's
Veteran bitch,
slight roach in the back and there's no time. She's fast, but was there no time that she ever had all 4 feet up off the ground unless the handler was holding her up.
Veteran bitch, Holbrook's Jayria.
This must be the veteran. Still has an old gal with a white muzzle and all. She still has a pretty nice long stride to her.
All the individuals have been completed.
Well, that's the last of the groups.
All right, now we're going to get down to the tough part. And that's picking the best of the best. As you can see, we're going to be looking at many lovely bitches. Yeah, I think it's a real tribute to the breed that there are so many excellent bitches. Here we are, evidently we're checking temperament one last time. And if I was trying to run you over with the dog. Temperament, our breeds come a long way. It's got some way to go yet, but I think for American society, the temperament of the Shepherds is pretty good. We really aren't looking for a real aggressive dog.
Nike Clayfield Lady Love.
Here's he won, the easy striding bitch after another. Covered quite a bit of ground.
Honeysuckle
Loose
Rose.
lead.
Kendalane's Avia.
They don't take very many steps to get there either.
Nope.
Trafalgar's Heat of the Night. Mastana's Vivacious of Farm Hill. County's Flojo up on Windwalker.
I think what you see as we go down the line from the front towards the end, the strides get just a little shorter. Or the dog may have a particular something about it, maybe weaker ears, or it's not as quite as clean coming and going as the ones in front of it. That's why it's placed where it is. I'm having these dogs just walk out and pose themselves. You notice I rarely ever have dogs posed. I think the posing is good. It gives the handlers and the dog something to do. Doesn't really tell you a lot about the animal. Gives the judge time to think. I want to see where the legs fall when the dog comes out by itself. Does it have straight legs, nice pasterns? This dog is a little more high-strung than I like to see. I'm nitpicking on him now. Looking for a Grand Victrix. Again, I'm having him stand loose. Just looking at the overall animal by itself. Look at the proportions like on the dog. They the feet fall. What's the head look like? Coat. I think we just picked ourselves a Grand Victrix. And in this particular case, the decision comes down to these are both gorgeous, long striding bitches. I like the steady performance of the first bitch and their overall type just a touch better than the second one.
Württemberg's Zoe. Final decision on our new Grand Victrix is Brentaryl's West Side Story. Competition.
We're down to picking best of breed here.
Grand Victor, Woodside, Nestle, Quick, von Merwestyn.
Surprisingly, in type, these two look an awful lot alike, and I don't have a preference to black and tans per se. It just happened to work out that way.
Winner's bitch, Berjan's Joelle of Kaleef.
This must be the winner's dog, winner's bitch. Best of breed's going to go to the dog.
Best of breed. Grand Victor champion, Woodside's Nestle Quick von Merwestyn. Best opposite, Grand Victrix champion, Brentaryl's West Side Story. It's a 6-9 puppy dog winner, Skyline's Honduras. Cubby Tucker Hill's Checkmark, 9-12 dog. Omega's Emerald of Starret, the 6-9 puppy bitch. And Campaigner Gatewood Hadassa, the 9-12 puppy bitch. And best puppy, Skyline's Honduras, the 6-9 puppy dog.
And evidently that's it. We've already picked best puppy. Here comes the finale.
Winner's dog.
We're looking at the dogs in reverse order. This appears to be the last select dog, who evidently was also the winner's dog and best of winners. This is a nice balanced male. I think a little maturity will make him even a better overall picture. It's a nice balanced, clean dog.
Select 12 is champion Joelle.
Joe Bars
Here comes the nice long striding youngster, particularly when he isn't pulling on the lead. It's a little short coupled, but just an overall nice dog, well put together.
Select dog.
Here's the Conan dog.
Number 11, champion Hoheneichen, Conan Survival.
Nice representative of the breed. Could be a little longer striding dog. Gorgeous pigment.
Select number 10.
This is the Uzi dog.
Campaigners.
Gorgeous iron back and rear drive. Could use a little stronger here and a little more shoulder to him. Nice pigment coat on that dog.
Select number 9. Champion San Joe's
Express
Eastern
dog.
Express.
As always, charging too hard. It's a large male. Has a nice side gait to him. Could use a little more angulation at each end or a little better opening to it. Very impressive dog.
Select dog number 8. Champion Survival's Eclipse.
This is the macho dog. Dog needs a little more maturity and coat to him, but is an overall nice dog. Very clean coming, going, beautiful pigment, nice iron back. Could use a little better shoulder.
Selects dog number 7. Champion Houston of
Beautiful shoulders
Wildwood.
on the dog. This dog was a little overweight and out of condition, but he's a very picturesque, masculine dog. Nice smooth lines on him. Excellent representative of the breed.
Select dog, number 6, champion Steigerhaus Bo Jackson.
Here we see a large, masculine male. No doubt about his pigment. Could get the rear end down just a touch, but other than that, excellent dog. Here we see a young dog. He needs a little more maturity to him. There's a really nice back and rear drive to him. When he's on a loose lead, he carries it all by himself. He's a little straight in shoulder, but overall, real nice shepherd.
Select number 4, champion Schneiderhof.
Here's an easy striding dog. You can see him on a loose lead. He could have maybe a touch better shoulder, but not bad. It's maybe a little short in neck. But again, he carried himself with a loose lead. It's not overly angulated, but doesn't need to be to get the job done.
Select number 3, champion Omega's Cheif Cochise.
Excellent shoulders, nice back. Could be a little more attractive dog. He's a little short and
Futurity
croup.
Victor.
But he covers a tremendous amount of ground all by himself.
Select number 2,
Here's an excellently proportioned dog.
champion
Nice type
Woodhaven's In
overall.
Search of.
Balanced animal. Very correct dog. About the only place I could pick on him throughout the show is occasionally I get a little ripple in the back on the dog.
Grand Victor, 1991,
Grand
and
Victor.
Best of Breed, champion
He
Woodside.
continued his nice, long, easy stride throughout the whole show. It's a medium, large, masculine dog. Excellent representative of the breed. He's clean coming and going. It's a dog anybody, anywhere could identify as a German Shepherd. Nice, long, flowing lines to the dog.
Select number 14,
Looks like we're
bitch,
doing the
champion
bitches in reverse
Stonecroft
order.
Deli by Legionnaire.
This bitch is a little close coated, but a nice long strider with a hard back to her.
Select 13,
Another long
bitch,
striding bitch.
champion
Use better
Calamar's Sarah Lee.
carriage of ears. I think what we're going to see as these bitches go along here, they become fairly similar in type.
Select number
but the
12,
shoulders get to be a little nicer on the dog as we get
Brentaryl's
up towards the
Trail
Grand
of
Victrix.
Tears.
Here's a bitch with a nice iron back. It'll be a little better in shoulder.
Select 11, champion
See, we're getting down
Silstra's
to
Charlie
nitpicking on these
Babbitt.
bitches. Here's a bitch that's very correct, just a little short in stride, but overall, nice packaged bitch. I think that's the Charlie Babbitt bitch. Gorgeous pigment and type on her.
Select 10, bitch, champion Counties Flojo
Here's
van
the little
Windwalker.
larger bitch and a touch doggy for me, but a very nice, easy, smooth moving bitch. I found it to be kind of fun judging bitches because there are so many good ones,
Select
one right after
9,
another. There's just a
champion
hard, dry bitch.
Mistanis Vespasius of
Very
Farm.
balanced. She can maybe be a touch longer striding from the side compared to the 4 or 5 bitches in front of her, but she'd be very competitive anywhere. Excellent representative.
Select number 8, Trafalgar's Heat of the
strides
Night.
maybe just a touch longer, a little nicer shoulders than the previous bitches. Bitches are awful close to the standard. Gorgeous pigment type. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, I think, but that's probably more a tribute to the people who bred all these fine animals, that there are that many consistently good ones one after another.
Select 7, Champion Ardrix Quite Nice of D Hill.
Another long strider. Clean coming and going, good looking bitch.
Select number 6, Champion Maydeb's Honeysuckle Rose.
Here's a gorgeous typey bitch. Again, about the only place I could have picked on that one was coming and going little.
Select 5, Champion Candelane's Avia.
Little quicker in step, but just beautiful type to her. And she may be a little softer in condition than I've seen her in the past.
Select 4, Champion Nike Clayfield Lady Love.
This bitch, if we ever get her loose, is a pretty nice strider. Nice long lines to her arch neck. She has a very balanced gait to her. She could probably be a little
Select 3,
more
Champion
Valmy's
Valmy's Hold On to
gorgeous
the
shoulder and
Night.
iron back. Use a little better follow through behind.
Select 2,
Select 2 bitch, this Zoe
Champion
bitch.
Württemberg's Zoe.
Beautiful bitch. Uses all the angles she has. Clean coming and going. And last but not least, here's the Grand Victrix. Easy ground covering stride.
Grand Victrix, Best Opposite Sex, Champion Brentaryl's West Side Story.
Again, I find her to be a picturesque bitch. Excellent representative of the breed. This is the winner's bitch again.
Winner's bitch.
I find her to be
Berjan's
too
Noelle
short
of
striding. She's
Kaleef.
open the shoulders and little roach over the back. Beautiful tight bitch.
Best Puppy, Skyline's
must be the best
Honduras,
puppy.
from the 6 to 9 puppy
Big,
class.
handsome, easy striding male. But as with all puppies, we'll like to see him about a year from now.
Well, that's the show. How about a final comment?
Well, Carmen, I'd like to thank the German Shepherd Dog Club of America and all its members for the opportunity to judge these many fine animals. I think we need to realize that this is simply my point of view. Everybody should be their own judge. I think we need to treat this breed as a precious commodity. We need to think of it in terms of integrity and respect. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going home, as I've told you before, what I do in the winter. I get these tapes out, I sit back, have some brandy, smoke a cigar, and I enjoy the tapes and start looking for dogs that are going to help my breeding program in the future. And if nothing else, it keeps me excited about the breed. So once again, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave. It's been wonderful having you here and watching you judge and listening to your comments as to where you started and what you look for and why you got what you got.